Yo, this is the Ancient Texan, and I've got a little announcement here for YouTube. I think I'm going to discontinue my YouTube channel here on Earthday. I thought it was a matter of, just another platform to speak on, and it is. And that once I learned the tools like video editing and, you know, adding audio and video and cropping and a lot of basic tools on making a video presentation, that would be the main challenge. But I think in the new age of GPT, I think the challenge is even more about content on a YouTube channel. And the YouTube channelers that I respect and think have something worth talking about, I listened to a podcast yesterday. They were talking about the amount of work it takes them to present good quality content that's fact-checked, that's persuasive and powerful, and what they're facing in this new world of AI, instant but incorrect knowledge. So, I have a podcast and a YouTube channel. I think I'm going to concentrate on the podcast and also make it shorter and try to just present one clear thought to make somebody think about something, instead of the more ambitious video challenge where you have to present a little more of a story to make a video channel work, because someone has to sit down and dedicate themselves to a video channel. Otherwise, why not just be up listening and walking or hiking or doing something? So if you're going to go video, there needs to be some content there and a story that you can't present on a podcast. And to be honest, most of my video presentations don't meet that criteria. Maybe a few of the longer ones did. But the analytical way that I do things is, kind of made for an engineer, and a lot of engineers are not listening to YouTube. I don't know. But anyway, it doesn't make sense. One little last, I'll leave a link to my podcast if you're interested. One little last thought for Earth Day. I was at a presentation or meeting this morning of UUFN, United Unitarian Fellowship of Newark. It's kind of a universal, we accept everybody from atheists to, Hindus or Buddhists, etc., which I like that. Our presentation on Earth Day was kind of, we've discovered this whole environmental movement is much more complicated than when we first started off with Earth Day and we wanted to get rid of DDT. Since then, we've found the whole planet is interconnected and things are complicated. Well, the complaint I had was, yes, it's interconnected and complicated, and we recognize that, and we think we add some love and caring to that, and poof, we got the answer. And yet we were not presented with any disturbing piece of information to make us go away and feel uncomfortable. Like, as Americans, we use more energy than anyone else put together. And so, we just switched to wind and solar. But, that's not so simple, because you need a stable base energy supply. So you need nuclear or something. Anyway, I could go down that rabbit hole. But there are not easy answers. And what we usually do is condemn industrialization, which has brought a higher standard of living to billions of people and has made their life better. And we condemn industrialization, say the whole world's interconnected, and now we feel good about ourselves. No, we need to address some of the tough issues on environmentalism, and not a single one of them has an easy solution. Every single one of them, you have to give up something to get something. You have to make a sacrifice in one area to make an improvement in another. There are no easy answers. And it's also even not easy to put the issues on the table and understand them and talk about them. So what do? We condemn industrialists and people that use fossil fuels. Fossil fuels, which has brought the world from poverty to a pretty good way of life. So I'm going to do that kind of stuff over on my podcast. But this is kind of a farewell, stick you in the ribs YouTube broadcast, and you can tune in to my podcast, or you can just stay happy like you are. I'd recommend the latter. I'm not sure the world's going to be any better if you let me poke you in the ribs than if you just sit out under the trees and listen to the birds. So this is the Ancient Texan signing off. I'm not going to close down the channel because I may find a reason to put a podcast up here from time to time. But I'm not going to feel guilty about it anymore, because so far I've been feeling guilty about not trying to keep my YouTube channel and my podcast, and I've got a couple other ventures going on, writing ventures and engineering things. So I'm going to close down one, kind of as a first step, the YouTube channel, and just leave it there in case there's some burning issue, but I'm going to cut the guilt strings. Hope you have a good day. This is the Ancient Texan. Namaste.